Hello again, everyone. This is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Hey, how's everybody doing on this Saturday? I'm sure you're very busy doing some holiday preparation if you celebrate Easter. Listen, I want to take the time to talk about friends. And right now, you are looking at, I don't believe it, that bird clock's going off. 6 a.m., mind you. Wow, no escape. Sorry about that, but you're used to it by now, right? Anyway, I want to take a moment to talk about friendship and the friendships that I have actually formed as a direct result of being on YouTube. And it's incredible. It's as if God called me to do this channel, whether I never ever in my lifetime ever see 1,000 subscribers. I don't really care anymore. What I care about is just presenting a message and just really formulating a wonderful YouTube community of people that really have like minds and may one day themselves form interactive friendships in the community by our comments. But let's get back specifically. First of all, I would like to thank from the bottom of my heart, Sharon. You know who you are. She's a dear subscriber. She is a loyal viewer, and she gives extremely many helpful, useful comments. I'm really kind of like beginning to look up to her as a mentor for myself. And I'm telling you, if there's anything you might consider one day, Sharon, you deserve to consider doing a YouTube channel because you have a plethora of knowledge. So you floor me. I've also had the incredible pleasure of meeting Sharon on video chat. See what I'm saying? This is what happens. We get to grow, we get to know each other, and next week I am going to do that show about reviewing content, not contents, well, it is contents, comments, excellent comments of helpful hints and tricks. And we'll get into that next week. So don't forget to come back next week anytime and stick around and, stay tuned for that. But Sharon, every single thing that you see here, I'm going to use and I'm going to pay it forward as well. Because of your generosity to think of me here in New York City during this incredibly stress-filled time is beyond kind. Beyond kind. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart. There's vegetables from my pantry. There's soups. There's evaporated milk. And of course, you're looking in the middle, a humongous container of my favorite powdered creamer. Yeah. And you know I get a lot of use out of that. And there were a few of those side dish, packages, the noodles one, the rice one. The list goes on. And I want to let you know that everything is greatly appreciated. And the pantry here says, thank you, Sharon. And I'm thanking you again from the bottom of my heart. Now, on the next film clip, you're going to see something you probably never thought you'd see in your lifetime. Yeah. I felt very creative yesterday. I can't even talk. And I really wanted to jump in and do this thing. And I could thank the inspiration of two other YouTubers for it. One, of course, would be RHODA. The second, of course, would be Money Mom. And the both of them get to the same results using different methods. I decided to use the Money Mom method because honestly, I didn't want to use my oven yesterday, and it's just that simple. But you're going to be surprised at the end results. So stick around. What am I talking about? You'll find out.
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Janet's attempt at making homemade yogurt. Ta-da! Hello again, everyone. This is Jan from New York City, and this is the second time in my life I'm making yogurt, okay? But the first time I did it many years ago, the oven method, and for me it came out okay. But this is back then when I didn't know a few other secrets that I do know of today. So when I get back in a minute, I'm going to remove the towel. Why don't I just remove the towel now? Uh-oh. And then I'll tell you the whole story about this yogurt. So keep in mind, I haven't seen anything at all, since yesterday morning when I started this project. Woo! Yogurt! That's yogurt. Holy smokes. Wow. Look how much that thing grew. And it all started off with a teensy weensy standard size yogurt. Hang on a second, let me get it. This is the actual container. Okay. Light and Fit Greek yogurt. Let me see the ounces on that. Hang out. Okay. So that was 3 ounces. Can you see that? 3 ounces. I took this little bitty thing, 3 ounces of Light and Fit Greek yogurt, okay? And I transformed it into this with only 1 quart of milk, because this is not a slow cooker. This is actually, I believe, I don't know if it's a 1 quart or 2 quart, whatever. Because I don't need a humongous slow cooker. But we'll get back to the specifics of things people mistakenly do, very, very much so, and very commonly when they're making yogurt. That's yogurt. Okay, and I'll be right back.
Okay, so thank you, inspiration folks like Money Mom and RHODA Stone. It was really a pleasure making this yogurt, and if I can do it, trust me, anybody could. Now listen, upon further research that others have not touched upon in various other videos besides the other videos I mentioned, I struck gold by finding a video that mentioned some tips about things one should not do when they're making yogurt. Number 1, when you're mixing it together, don't overmix. When you finally get to that point of needing to mix the yogurt, okay? And do not use metal. Many people just grab a metal whisk or a metal spoon and they overmix. So they're doing another few things wrong there. The other thing is to make sure that wherever you keep your processing of yogurt, that you keep it totally still. You don't bounce it around all over the place. So create a designated spot that you know that your yogurt that's getting processed will not be bounced around. That screws up the end result. This is what, according to my sources, has said. And the way mine appeared, it didn't even hardly look like it had any water going on anyway, which was great. I just want to mention to you another shocker. I utilized low-fat milk to make that. And I made it with a light Greek yogurt, okay? And I didn't use a ton of yogurt, just the 3-ounce container. That's the easiest way to measure it. Now, the beautiful part of this is thanks to an investment in 1 yogurt, I'm going to collect some of this yogurt for future batches. I love things that regenerate. You see, instead of decreasing your stockpile, increase your stockpile with the stuff you already have in your stockpile. Always try to do things that you get more uses out of. That's the creative energy that flows in most of us. And it's really well worth it. And yogurt is very healthy. You can use any kind of milk. You can use powdered milk. You can use shelf-stable milk. You can use canned milk. You can use evaporated milk. You can use, as long as it's milk, okay? Of course, not sweetened condensed milk. Needless to say, no to that. But yesterday was a total learning experience. I'm not going to explain the method of making this yogurt because I'm going to include the 2 videos in my description box below. So all you have to do is click on your favorite method. But do view both methods and see and learn. Okay? And as far as flavoring it, don't flavor it in the beginning either, because then you will not be able to regenerate your future yogurt. Aha! maybe some folks did not know that, okay? So if it contains like colors and sugars, no, just get the plain one. Admittedly, this one here it started off with the coconut one, but I think it's worth it to see if it regenerates. So I just might. If it doesn't work out, I'll just eat it as is. Whatever comes out of it, it'll never go to waste. I'll just use it in a smoothie. It'll never go to waste. But this was definitely a learning weekend. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to come back with a most powerful video on things that you may not have realized, but you can store, and exactly how to do it. Okay? So this weekend, I'm foregoing the weekend chat because now we have to get down to like really practicality, because we are working our stockpiles through and we are limiting our trips. But the future video that I'm going to hook up tomorrow is totally apropos for right now. Okay, so stay tuned, come back. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a wonderful Easter weekend, but I'll be back tomorrow with that video, including that link. In the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you so much for viewing. Thank you, Sharon, again. I love you so much. And please, 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 let's all be kinder to each other during this most sensitive of times. Have a great day. P.S. Go make some yogurt. If I can do it, you can do it. Bye-bye now.